back to our channel Teaching and Learning. As you know, in this channel we have been talking about IELTS practice, English language and business communication mainly. And there are other things that we also sometimes deal. Yes, in this video I'm talking about the course of basic English. This is lesson 5 and unit 2. Unit 2, the title is My Family and My Home, and in this unit we are going to see about the have verb. As I have been already finished talking about be verb and do verb, and in this lesson I'm going to talk about have verb. Have verb is very important in the sense that this is auxiliary verb and this comes under normal auxiliaries. So is like do verb, have verb also has three forms: have, had and had. And whenever we think about the use of have verb, we should connect it with the subjects, different types of subjects. We know that there are first person singular pronouns and second person singular and plural, third person singular and plural. In this way, first person singular and plural, I, we. Second person singular and plural, you. Third person plural, singular and plural, that is he, she, it and they. So these three forms of have verb, has, have and had, are used with different pronouns, different subjects. Let's see some of the situation how they are used. So with I and we use have verb, and with you and you also we use have verb, but in case of he, she, it we use had, and with they we use have. So that is the very normal rule of has and have with subjects. And what about had then? Had is used when we use it for past tense. So main form is have, and it has three different forms, that is has, have, had. Has and have are used for present tense and had is used for past tense, and there is no choice of the subject when we use had. So had can be used with any types of subjects, all the subjects. For example, with first person singular and plural, second person singular and plural, in the similar way third person singular and plural. That is the use, or let's say form of have with different subjects. And now let's move to the meaning of have verb. What is the meaning? Whenever we talk about grammar, whenever we practice grammar, either we are teaching or learning, either we are practicing, we need to see it from two ways, two perspectives. One is about the use and form, another is the meaning. So whenever we check it, we should go that way. And in grammar, what we do, we first practice it from its form and its use, as I had just done right now. I have just done right now. That is, which form is used in which condition. That is very important. And after knowing that, we should also know the meaning. What is the meaning? What does it mean? That we should also practice. Then only we can make the confidence, we can develop the confidence in grammar learning and teaching. In our school curricular activities, in school teaching and learning, in colleges also, most of the time teachers and students focus, whenever we say grammar, we try to focus on the accuracy and where to use the condition. We try to learn those things, but study of meaning goes into shadow. So meaning is not highlighted. This is the main reason why, even after knowing where to use had, have, had, the learners, they can't use it because they do not know the proper meaning of have verb. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the basic meanings of have verb. Whenever we deal to the intermediate level course or learners, and whenever we go for the advanced level, at that time we will see the various different types of meaning going in the deeper level, in a little bit vast way. But here we check some of the fundamental meanings of have verb, which is we need to understand once we learn where to use them. So before talking about the meaning of have, let me revise again in a very brief way about the use of have and form of have. So have verb is an auxiliary verb, or it is also called the helping verb, and it has three forms: had, have, and had. All these three things are the various forms, different forms of have verb. And out of these three forms, one had is used for past tense with any subject, any situation, and has and have should be used according to the subject. So let me summarize. With third person singular like does, he, she, it, we use has verb. And beyond that or beside that, whatever we do is we use have verb. Either it is first person singular or plural, second person singular or plural, third person plural. At that time we use have verb. This is all about the use and form of have verb. Now let's move to the meaning of have verb. What does it mean? What does have mean whenever we use it? If we don't know the meaning, we cannot use it properly. That's very important things. So first important thing is have verb is used for possession. Possession means something or somebody belongs to me. For example, I have a laptop. He has a cell phone. They have a car. We have, a house. She has a pen. So these are some of the examples that we use has and have for the possession. And sometimes you might have one question in your mind. Okay, this Mr. Tim is helping us. This chat is helping us in our auxiliary verbal learning. So he always gives the example of I, we, he, she, it, they, you. Yes, these are the subjects that we use instead of noun. For example, if I say he, why don't you connect it with your friends who is male? You can use it with that one. So that is the he is the pronoun that we use. So with he, she, it, we use has verb. And as I have said that has, have, had is used for possession. If you had something in the past but not now. So you can say I had a motorbike, but now I have a car. In future I will have a aeroplane. So this way we can talk. I had something in past, I have something in present, and I will have something in future. That's the way how we deal with the have verb. So have verb is used, or have the meaning of have is possession. Whatever I have a house, they have land, we have motorbike. So this way we can talk about the things that belong to us. We use have verb. This is one of the major meaning and use of have verb. And another meaning of have verb is past participle. If something, some event, some action have been completed either in the past, present, or future, at that time also we use have verb. The meaning of have verb is a kind of completion when it is used with the past participle. Another past participle verb, we often say V3. V1 is the pure form of the verb, infinitive. V2 is the past form of the verb, and V3 is the past participle. For example, if I say I have played cricket, it means the event, the action of playing cricket has been completed. She has finished her project. It means the working with the project has been completed and finished. from her. So have verb is also used for the completed action or event. The government has announced to mobilize army in this COVID-19 pandemic. What does it mean? It means the decision has been already made. We have prepared the lunch. It means the process of preparing lunch has been finished. Or you can say we had completed our project last year. It means the work had been completed in past, not in present or future. So let me summarize this. Have verb, the meaning of have is also the completion of action and events when people really want to say those things. They talk about those things. It may be in past, present, or future, whatever the case, but the nature of the work or event or action is in completion process. That's another meaning, completion, meaning and use of have verb. So let's see over here some of the example. Diana has already gone. I haven't visited London before. John has gone to Delhi, New Delhi. So these are some examples that we can use by using the have verb. So these are two types of verbs that we use for have verb. And sometimes whenever we talk about the illness also, some sort of suffering, some sickness also, at that time we can use have verb. For example, have you ever had malaria? Have you ever had malaria? That's another the use of have verb. I have got a cold. Here in the sentence also it talks about some sort of disease, illness and kind of things. So Emily has a very nasty cough. Nasty cough. It's very difficult, dangerous cough. And she went home early because she had a bad headache. So before she had a bad headache, she went went her house. So these are the things we use whenever we talk for the illness and sickness. So this much for the basic level. When we move to the intermediate and advanced level, there are 10 different meanings of have verb, like possession, like completion of the events, like sickness. Those things we will practice whenever we deal in intermediate level and advanced level. So thank you very much for this video. I love to be with you, and in this video we have learned the use of have verb, meaning of have verb and form of have verb. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.